Now it's hello. Now it's audible. Now we can check that. Now it's audible. Hello. I hope now you can hear my voice, right? Okay. Yeah, I think I now it's here. So still you are not hear my voice means again you give a remain to in the chat box. I will check with no problem. And now it's right. Yeah, okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Bharadra, sir. Thank you. Okay, till that I have to start from the first slide, I think. Okay. So thank you, KCSKNC Wilson. Yeah, Wilson Paul. Thank you. So this cost optimization is completely related to a cloud basis as well as our agents basis infrastructure one. Okay. So why we can say it like that means it's a very small topic. So we have to complete this topic in a few minutes only, like only 10 to 15 minutes only we have to complete this. So it's a general things also. It's not a technical terms only. It's related to general theme. General theme. It's you can applicable this kind of things in your business related also. So because every business is interconnected with that. Mostly IT related business, we have to follow the some cloud basis service. We have to take for store our data, customer data, our company data. Like that way we have to store. So these things is related to the cloud basis one. Okay, and then there is 4 kind of strategies we have to follow in this particular topic. One is the understanding the cost drivers, second one is the scaling architectures, third one is the optimization techniques, fourth one is the measuring success. First, understanding means identify where your money actually goes in a modern cloud. Which kind of service we have to take. So day 21 was discussed about the what is how to deploy the agents in a cloud structures. So 3 different cloud service we have to discuss, right? Hugging Face model, Azure ML and AWS. 3 different things we have to discuss. And we have to focusing about the AWS cloud. That was already we have the particular account and everything is there. So we can easily connect with that. Okay. So this kind of cloud service choosing method also is important. The cloud, AWS is a little more cost effective comparatively others, but it is also well good and we have to easily access their services. So multiple multiple key factors and perks is available for our work. So that's why I have to prefer the AWS is fit. So first thing we have to understand based on our cloud service. Then scaling architecture is horizontal versus vertical scaling. Trade off the when to use the each approach. So the vertical scaling, it means the time basis wise we have to choose the particular cloud. For our customer data means we have to choose a vast amount of cloud service because there are lots of, we can't predict. So this much customer only we can get. So like that way we can't predict. So for our backup purpose we have to choose a mid to high level of cloud storage is fit for our business. And third one is the optimization techniques. So proven the strategies to reduce the spend without the sacrificing performance. So based on the cloud service performance, how it is earliest storing data or not, the easiest accessing things is there or not. Like that way we have to check their performance about the cloud service. And our technical tools also we can choose. So last session we also discussed the J-Theta AI, right? That was easy to access. So that's why I have to choose that particular AI, J-Theta AI. It was helps to create our own dataset, like image data own dataset we have to create, right? And Ultralytics Hub, that was easy to create. The model and train the model. It was related to our understanding. That's why I have to choose that particular tools. Same like that, based on the performance wise, we have to choose the right cloud service as well as right tools in every places. Okay. Then measuring success. So key metrics and frameworks to track your optimization efforts. So why most of the people are choosing Apple iPhone? So now the iPhone series having the 17 Pro still now is there, right? Because of the app, every iPhone series they have to good optimization. How much is we have to use that particular one, the same smoothness and the same processor will be helps to making our performance of mobile is a very smoothest way. It's not getting hanging like that way, they is not happen. That's why we most of the people we prefer we choose the iPhone. Comparatively Android, that was a better optimization, right? So same thing is applicable in every applications and every games as well as every works. It's applicable for that. Okay, so optimization is important for every places. That is the smoothness of the particular application or work. Okay, so these are all the 4 important things we have to cover in this optimization, cost optimization. And yeah, so that was where does the money go, how, and just first point we have to discuss, right? The understanding your infrastructure cost is first step towards optimization. Then typical breakdown for the modern SaaS application running on the cloud service. So SaaS means already you know, service, self as a service, like the abbreviation of SaaS, right? The platform as service and infrastructure as service, like that way the cloud versus is difference is there. So now the first category is a compute resource. It's a budget of percentage 35, and data storage and network transfer and databases. So based on these 3 it is a 5 important things we have to follow by the equal percentage we have to maintain in one particular business. First thing, compute our resource. So what are the resource, what are the tools, what are the method we have to follow. Next one is a data storage. So the storing platform, the cloud platform we have to choose. That's the next step. That 25% we have to make a proper thing. Next one, network transfer. So the API keys. Network transfer means we have to use the API keys. So one of the example I can say it is a API key. It's connect the 2 different platforms, right? Already we know that. And databases, little bit both are same. The data storage and database both are same like that. The technical term wise we have to separate these 2 different softwares. And monitoring the tool. So like I say N8N or else the Automate tool, that was a monitoring tools. N8N, Zapier, Power Automate. These kind of three I think it is the 3 important trending tools in a automation process. N8N, Power Automate and Zapier. Okay, so others the Lindy AI, the Theta, that was thing supporting on the subcategory of automating tools. Okay, so this is the first point. The next one, the scaling decision matrix. So just like the horizontal and vertical was discussed, the same thing. The horizontal scaling means the better fault tolerance and redundancy and easier to scale incrementally and requires the load balancing, ideal for stateless application. So best for web servers, API gateways, microservice and architecture. This kind of places the first horizontal scaling is fit. Vertical helps to simpler architecture initially, no code changes are required, and hardware limitations and a single point of failure risk. So comparatively it's having some limitations. So comparatively horizontal scaling, the vertical is having some limitations. So then only they have to allow to the database user and the legacy applications and a single tenant system. Like this kind of 1 or 2 service only they have to prefer for this vertical scaling. It was a limitless one, it is some limitations is there. This is the difference between the scaling of horizontal and vertical. Then cost optimization of strategies. So right sizing resource, auto scaling policy and storage tiering and reserve instance. So the first, the right sizing is a match instance types of actual workloads requirement, and most teams over provision 30 to 40%. Auto scaling policies are the resource dynamically based on demand patterns and shut down the no production environment. So storage tiering is a move infrequently access to the data to cheaper storage classes, achieve the logs after the 90 days, and reserve the instance commit to 1 to 3 years term and the predictable workloads save 40 to 60% compared to the on-demand pricing. So this everything is mentioning to the each different policies of like strategies of cost optimization. So here we can reduce the 30 to 40% of our cost. We can save that, and reserve instance is a 40 to 60%. Comparatively, it is a little more higher to this right sizing resource. The real world example of this cost optimization. So e-commerce platform, that is the one particular domain we have to choose. The first month we have to audit phase. So every business we have to, the auditing is important. So how much we can spend, how can we can get revenue, revenue or profit, like that way we have to auditing. Based on that, the legal advisor will give advice to, we have to reduce these expenses, like that way. So first month they implemented the cost monitoring tools and identified $45K in unused resources and zombie instances. And month 2, the quick wins. So right size database enabling the auto scaling for web tier, and deleted the old snapshot and saved the $32K per month. In third month, we can follow the architecture changes, means moved to containerized workloads and implemented CDN changes and purchased the reserved instance. Fourth one is a continuous optimization. So set up automated policies, establish the financial operations culture, and achieve the 46% of total cost reduction. So each month wise we have to follow this kind of each steps. First step we have to making the auditing phase we have to making. So we have to give a proper tax of this particular income wise. So the second month we are quick wins. So we have to make a right work scaling. Third one, we can make architecture changes. We have to move into the structurized workflow. So move to the containerized workload means we have to maintain the, so first part we have to done this one, second part we have to make this one, like that way we have to categorize our workflow into these policies. In simply said means our important business related requirements we have to solve first. Second, the salary expenses for our employees. Third one, we have to make other subcategory, sub kind of things is there, means we have to solve. Final thing only we have to take for our profit. Like this way we have to make it our categorization for our cost monitoring. And then the complete automation mind map, infrastructure, architecture, process and culture. So first we have to monetize to our infrastructure of our entire work business. So in building retail means our employee centered, and architecture means we have to maintain our workflow, and the process we have to fix the right process, and we can follow that particular one in a right culture wise. Culture means the order wise. So key performance indicators, that means each thing wise, the cost per transaction, resource utilization, waste percentage, return of investment or return on investment is a optimization of each business wise. So now I have to show the another one, that was cloud basis one, that is, just a minute. Yeah. So now we can see. So upcoming the last 3 years, the 21, 22, 23, these 3 years, most the service wise, the Amazon's cloud basis service wise, their cost of the particular platform. Each platform is how much cost they have to get from the user, like this way. So approximately almost 500 billion into 2022 and 600 billion in 2023 they have to get a revenue in the entire cloud-based service. The worldwide public cloud service end user spending forecast. So millions wise, so US dollar wise they have to represent. The cloud business process service, that was one of the service, that was 2021 they had set amount like $51,000. So next year they have to suddenly increase into the $4,000 suddenly increased. Another time they have to increase into 5,000, near 5,000, I think 4,000, yeah, no, not like that, 5,000. $58,598 is at 2022. Next year suddenly they have to increase the again $5,000. Same like that, individual service wise they have to increase their cost. So the platform or services wise $86,000 starting period, then $1 lakh, then $136. So like the service wise, they have to increase ranges 4,10,000, and 2022 is a $4,94,000. 2023 is a $5,99,000. That is a 500 billion, right? This is the cloud-based service in the AWS one. So the the service wise, they have to get a payment from us. So enterprise-wide infrastructure buyer and cloud deployment forecast 2020 to 2025. So in between the 6 years of range. Yeah, so this is a non-cloud and dedicated one, is a cloud shared one, and this is the cloud dedicated one. It's a non-cloud. So once the year will be increased means the non-cloud will be decreased. The cloud and shared only, the cloud basis service only it will be increased in every year. In starting period 46,000, the non-cloud basis service they are represent there. Same like the 2025, it's reduced to the reducing to the 13,000. 13,000, right? 13% they have to reduced in this last 6 years, 2020 to 2025. So both are increased in the cloud shared and cloud dedicated. Both things are increased vast amount of percentages. So around 10%. It is around 3% will be increased in the two different categories of cloud services, shared one and dedicated one. Okay, so like this way we have to see in a IDC report wise, we have to check this kind of contents in a cloud based one. Okay, fine. So now we have to go with that common pitfall to avoid in this cost optimization of and scaling strategies. So yeah, just a minute. Okay, so now I share the utterance link, so kindly check with your utterance and give it your utterance. Okay, because we have to wind up to try last stage of this presentation, that's why. Okay, common pitfalls. So optimizing too early, ignoring the developer productivity, and lacking visibility, one-time effort. These 4 points is important in we have to avoid these pitfalls. First, optimizing early means don't over engineer for scale you have not reached yet, and focus on product market fit first, then optimize when cost become material. So if simply said, we have to say it means once we are entering to the business, we can't give up much too much amount we have to get from the user. So we are starting from the minimum range of the pay we have to get from the user, then only little bit we have to increasing the amount. So it's a common strategy in every business. So most of the people also, right? That was they have to mention optimizing too early. It's not applicable in a business. Next step, ignoring the developer productivity. That means saving the 5,000 euros dollar monthly on infrastructure while slowing down a team of 10 engineers cost for more in opportunity cost and velocity. Based on the employees range wise, we have to fix the particular expense. So for an example, one particular website, it need 2 to 3 developers is important for the developing the entire website means we have to fix, we have to assigning the 3 kind of persons for that particular work. In one person we have to hire, that person will handle everything. That is not important, that is not fit for every business. So that much manpower is need means you have to give that manpower, and that particular tools definitely you have to provide. So like that way, we don't have to ignoring the productivity from developer. Then lacking visibility. So you can't optimize what you can't measure. So implement comprehensive tagging and monitoring the before making changes. So that means you can't predict this kind of sale definitely we can get today or tomorrow, like that. So whatever happen in futures. Okay. So the assumption is different. The prediction and the fixing thing is different, right? So lacking visibility, this is a mention to that. We have to monitoring and focusing on our work. They have to generate the leads and generate the sale based on our work wise. Hard work or process wise. So next one time effort. So that is cost optimization is not a project. It's an ongoing practice. So establish regular reviews and automated policies to maintain these savings. Same like a business is not a one-time achievement. We have to do in every day. One time we have to get a success means is not a finish. That's the beginning. We have to go to the next time. Next time we have to get a more revenue compared with the last time achievement wise. So what then every time we have to compare with ourselves only. Okay, today I have to do the 10 work kind of thing, 10 works completed means tomorrow I try to complete the 20 works. Like that way we have to increase our working process and working speed, everything. So it's applicable for our business things also. Okay, so final thing, we have to make a plan for week wise. So it's a general thing. It's not a fit. It's not fit for every process. Just an overview wise, I have to show this. So week 1, first week to second week, we have to make a auditing. So that is install monitoring, tag resources, identify the top cost drivers and the quick wins. And week 3 to 4 is an implementation. So first we have to plan, then we have to implement, execute quick wins and the right size of obvious waste, and set up the auto scaling. Month 2 to 3. So last month means we have to optimize that. So review architecture, consider the reserve capacity, establish the financial operation practices. Everything this I have to make based on the duration wise. Okay, so it's just an one model sample thing only. We have, if you business people, you have to make that like this kind of way. So first we have to make the auditing like that way, like a thinking process or implementation or execution process. Like that way you have to make your plan. Okay, so that's it. So this is a small topic only, so we have to discuss today. Tomorrow I already told that was the responsible AI. So tomorrow topic is the responsible AI. What is that exactly? What are the applications? Real world example also I try to show you. And day after we have to entering into us as well agent creation. So already told you the healthcare agent try to create, and WhatsApp connecting, WhatsApp automation also we have to implement that. Okay, another one or two automate any already exist application we can try to automate for our daily basis work. For example, ordering the groceries. So day wise we have to ordering the groceries or any other work. So like that way we have to, I try to show you how can we do this. Okay, every automation process we will discuss. So still we have another 5 days. Today is a day 25, right? Still we have a 25 days. What's your time? Same timing, Sherin Fatima, same timing. 6 to 7 is our prime time. So every day we have to meet with a 6 to 7 time. The session timing is 6 to 7. So already I told that one again on before time, right? So 21 to 25, that kind of in between the days we have to discuss some session, we have to make a theoretical way. So after 25 we have to enter into the full hands-on way, right? So we have to follow that particular thing. So tomorrow only we have to make a theoretical session, I think, responsible AI, because it is a introduction about the responsible AI like this. So that's why. Okay, so I hope everyone can understand. It's just a common thing. So what I try to say, I hope everyone can understand this. So if you have any doubts means you can. Which one you asking, Manmit Lamba? Other course means? The DevOps Masterclass is some technical issue, so that was we can try to plan to schedule the particular DevOps Masterclass at the December month. Still it is not confirmed the date. Once we can confirm the date, we can update you. So stay followed to our channel so you can get an update from our side. So first we can try to yeah, exactly, AI vision. AI vision in DevOps we can planning to the December month. AI vision we can try to plan January 26 January only 2026 January. Yeah, exactly. There was some technical issue from our side, so that's why the delay will happen. So sorry for that. Definitely, DevOps will conduct it by the December month. Date we will announce soon. The AI vision is we will try to plan in January. So 26 January. So as soon as possible, we can get an update about that remaining masterclass. Okay, so everyone, can you give it your today's session attendance? So yeah, thank you, Pranav Tandil, thank you. Okay, fine. So we will meet on the next session. See you all. See you. Yeah, just now I said Tridham Madanki, so we will update soon. DevOps Masterclass, we will update soon. Some technical issue, then only it was delay. So as soon as we will plan to schedule the particular DevOps Masterclass at December month, that was confirmed. The date we will announce soon. If I get an update in our team side in before complete this series, I will inform the date. Like I will update the date. Yeah, that also. The AI vision is completely scheduled at the January 2026. You have to plan to execute the particular AI vision AI vision masterclass. DevOps still it was stay holding. So December month we have to plan to schedule the particular masterclass. So if you have any other details you have to need, means you can contact this number. So my screen, the details, I mean contact details is that you can contact. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you all. Thank you so much. Meet on tomorrow. So see you.